Hi, I'm David A. Cowan, pastor of Increasing Life Ministry. Welcome you to another segment of Pop-Ups. Last time I was with you, we talked about living in a dark place where we felt alone, we felt broken, we felt because of our experience of a loss or something in life that happened to bring us to a low place in life where we just felt like life isn't worth living anymore. I don't have any purpose, seemingly, don't have the energy to get up in the morning and face the next day because I'm living in this dark place that seems like no one else understands what I'm facing and how I feel going through what I'm going through. And we ask ourselves in this segment of pop-ups, how did I get here? How did my life take a drastic change from being exciting, explosive, to feeling now that I just don't feel like it, getting involved. I just don't feel like going through whatever it is people call enjoying life every day. I just want to be by myself and deal with my situations. Today I want to share just a few insights of why we feel that way. Why we feel that way. Number one is the spirit of guilt. The spirit of guilt whereby why I could not stop this from happening. Well, I didn't see that coming. Why I couldn't have done more to avoid the situation. Or if I just could have said this or done this, it would have probably made a difference in the outcome of my experience. Those feelings and those emotions, when we dwell on those emotions and feelings, they drive us into a place beyond realization. It brings us to a place where we're now living in the realm of fantasizing. A deep fantasy of wishing it was different. When the reality is, it has already happened. It's done. But the question is, how do I move on? How do I get from this dark place that I'm now living in to a place where I really feel like enjoying life, getting up in the morning with an expectancy that, man, it's going to be a great day today. Great things are going to happen for me today. How do I get to that place? Well, one of the things that you really can do is 2 Corinthians 10:4 that talks about casting down vain imagination and everything exhorting itself against the knowledge of God. You have to begin to speak a different outcome to your life. You have to begin to pull that down and realize that it was someone else's decision. Someone else made a decision. And that decision may have affected me in one way or another, but I'm not going to allow it to control my life and the rest of my life, whereby I cannot move on. One of the realizations you have to realize in life that hurts, losses, happen to all of us at some point in our life. And controlling my emotions and my thoughts and feelings about what happened causes me to have a different outcome in my personal life about my experience. So you have to begin to take control of your emotions, your thoughts every day, and start telling yourself, life is good. And I'm a good person. And I'm going to move on with my life. Today, tomorrow is going to be even better. I'm going to get up. I'm going to begin to make steps and decisions in my life to move it forward. I'm going to get involved in things that are healthy for my life. When you do those things and make those steps and give your mind a suggestion, I'm telling you, it changes everything. How I think affects my emotion, it affects my feelings, it affects my behavior. It's a powerful tool, thinking. How I think. As the Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So today I'm going to encourage you. Give yourself a different thought so you have a different feeling and a different emotion. Closing with this. The other day, about 2 weeks ago, I gave my mind a different thought about something I wanted to do. Something I wanted to achieve. My wife, many times when she goes grocery shopping, she brings home chips and popcorn, those type of things. And I told myself, self, you don't need those things. Not that there are bad things for her or even for myself, but I didn't want to eat those things anymore. And so I started telling myself, self, those things will kill you. Those things will take you out early. You know, I gave myself a different thought. And within 3 days, my mind started repeating back to me what I said. And I haven't eaten none of it. I have no taste for it. I have no desire for it. What did I do? I gave myself, in my mind, a different thought, a different suggestion. And my mind bought into it and started telling me what I needed to do to change my situation and why I didn't need it. So I suggest to you today the same thing. Give yourself a different thought and tell yourself, self, you beautiful. Self, you're a loving person. You got a lot of life to live, and life is good. And tomorrow we're going to do some great things. And when you do those things, your life will start taking a different attitude, and you'll find yourself coming out of that bottomless pit that you fell into. Life is good, and so the next time we meet, we'll talk about moving on. God bless you. See you next time.